was a time when the notion of a luxurious Hyundai seemed laughable. Like, why would a value-oriented manufacturer dabble in the luxury space? Cut to the second-generation Hyundai Genesis, and the idea seems pretty reasonable. So, has Hyundai turned a corner and become a legitimate purveyor of luxury goods?
Before we answer that, it might be smart to first examine the benchmarks. Cars like the Mercedes-Benz E-Class, BMW 5 Series, Audi A6, and Lexus GS each has their advantages and their devotees. Style is naturally subjective, but among this group, the Genesis doesn't look completely out of place. Note the taut body lines, upright grille, and sultry sloping roofline. Hyundai smartly matched this handsome exterior with a similarly successful interior.
Soft materials, tactily pleasing controls, and real metal and wood trim give the Genesis a crafted feel that complements its clean cabin design. Hey look, a clock! Audi doesn't have to be concerned just yet, but it's actually pretty nice in here. Okay, the elbow touch points are a little bit hard, and determining what button does what when you're driving at speed can be a little bit difficult, but those are minor concerns. The seats are comfortable, the materials feel nice, and the infotainment system with its single all-controlling knob that has to come in every luxury car, it's pretty intuitive.
Occupant space in the Genesis is plentiful, especially where legroom is concerned. Headroom in the rear seats might seem limited, but thanks to strategic headliner sculpting, it's actually not bad, at least in the outboard positions. With 15.3 cubic feet available, trunk space is also decent, though the seats do not fold down, meaning if you want to haul large items, they better be skinny.
The Genesis driving experience is defined by a stable, confident demeanor, whether you're blasting down the freeway or taking a freeway on-ramp at elevated speeds. The steering is direct, smooth, and nicely weighted, and it's basically the same story from the brake pedal and the throttle. As you accelerate, the standard 8-speed automatic transmission ticks off rapid, refined shifts. Manual control is available via the short, sporty shifter or these unobtrusive paddles. I like that they're unobtrusive. Once you get up to speed, the cabin remains serenely quiet.
How quickly you reach that cruising speed is defined by your choice of engine. There's a base 3.8-liter V6 and a 5-liter V8, each featuring direct injection.
As you'd expect, the V8 is the more thrilling option, but the V6 holds its own, delivering stout performance and fuel economy that approaches 30 miles per gallon on the freeway. V6s can also be equipped with all-wheel drive for $2,500, but that does come with a pretty severe fuel economy penalty.
For about $39,000, the basic Hyundai Genesis sports an awfully comprehensive equipment list, including navigation with 8-inch display, leather seats, heated front seats, dual-zone automatic climate control, automatic headlights with LED accents, a backup camera, and 9 airbags.
There's also a very cool standard hands-free smart trunk. Just stand next to it for 3 seconds. Hey, and it opens right up. Strangely, while the car recognizes when you get close to it, see, look at that, you still have to push this button to unlock it. Put this in the bin of first world problems, but a sensor on the inside of the door handle would be easier.
Among the vast list of optional features, you'll find a head-up display, 16-way driver's seat, 17-speaker Lexicon surround sound system, a 9.2-inch high-definition navigation screen, front and rear parking sensors, ventilated front seats, a power rear sunshade, manual rear side shades, and a panoramic roof with a sunshade that opens dramatically from the center. There's also dynamic cruise control that can bring the vehicle to a complete stop and then start again, lane departure warning, which vibrates the steering wheel if the vehicle drifts out of its lane, and auto hold, a feature that automatically holds the vehicle stationary at stoplights even with your foot off the brake pedal. If you're willing to spend $53,000 or so, you can step up to the Genesis V8. That price climbs to more than $56,000 in fully optioned form. Compared to similarly equipped versions of the Cadillac CTS, Lexus GS, Mercedes-Benz E-Class, and BMW 5 Series, the Hyundai Genesis is priced significantly lower. Hyundai resale values have climbed steadily higher in recent years, but the Genesis still falls short of the exceptionally strong resale values of the Lexus GS. You should also note that if you want a hybrid, diesel-powered, or performance-focused mid-size luxury sedan, you'll need to look at the Genesis's competitors. Returning to our original question, can Hyundai really be considered a legitimate luxury car maker? It really depends on how you define luxury. For some, it's measured in brand image and acquisition costs. For others, luxury is more about impressing themselves than those around them.
The Hyundai Genesis is not the pinnacle of luxury, but it is a very nice car sold at a very reasonable price. If your version of luxury includes enjoying your wealth but not spending more of it than you need to, the Hyundai Genesis might be a good fit.